When it comes to understanding whether a man likes you, the signs can sometimes be subtle and hard to decipher. Unlike the direct approach of confessing his feelings, a man who is truly interested in you often expresses his affection through his actions, body language, and the little things he does when he's around you. It's not always about grand gestures or bold statements. Sometimes it's the small, seemingly insignificant behaviors that reveal his true feelings. Whether he's paying close attention to what you say, finding ways to be near you, or even getting a little nervous in your presence. These signs often go unnoticed unless you're actively paying attention. In relationships, much of the communication that occurs is nonverbal. Psychologically, people often express their deepest emotions and desires through subtle gestures, actions, and even physical proximity. When a man likes you, his body language and the way he interacts with you will convey his feelings more than his words ever will. His nervousness, for instance, may not come across as a lack of confidence, but as a sign that he values your opinion and is emotionally invested. Similarly, his efforts to remember the small details about your life are not mere attempts at impressing you, but a way of showing that he's listening and cares about what matters to you. The way he touches you, his ability to remember the little things you like, or the fact that his friends know about you are all subtle but powerful indicators of his feelings. These actions demonstrate that he's not just interested in a casual interaction. He's emotionally present and seeking to build a deeper connection. A man who truly likes you will want to ensure that you're comfortable, that you're happy, and that you feel appreciated in his presence. These signs may seem small or trivial at first glance, but when taken together, they paint a clear picture of his deeper emotions. In a world where relationships can sometimes feel fast-paced and transactional, noticing these subtle signs can provide clarity about someone's true intentions. They reflect a level of emotional maturity, respect, and vulnerability that goes beyond surface-level attraction. It's easy to be swept away by someone's words, but it's the actions, the quiet moments, and the way someone makes you feel that often tell the truest story. So if you found yourself wondering whether a man likes you, take a step back and pay attention to the small, meaningful things he does, because in the world of relationships, actions often speak louder than words. In the following sections, we'll explore 15 key signs that reveal a man likes you more than he lets on. From the way he looks at you to the way he treats you, these signs are often overlooked or misinterpreted, but they offer a powerful insight into his true feelings. These signs are not about making you feel pressured or unsure, but about helping you recognize the unspoken connections that are developing. Let's dive deeper into each of these signs and uncover how even the most subtle actions can reveal a man's genuine affection and emotional investment. His eyes always seek you out. When a man is attracted to you, his eyes often give away more than he might intend. One of the most noticeable signs that he likes you is that his eyes will frequently seek you out in a crowd or room. It's not just about making eye contact. It's the subtle but meaningful way he locks eyes with you when you're not expecting it, or the way his gaze lingers a little longer than necessary. These glances aren't accidental. Psychologically speaking, eye contact is one of the most powerful nonverbal forms of communication. It can communicate interest, affection, and attraction without a single word being spoken. If you notice that his eyes follow you around the room, or he tends to look in your direction even when you're not speaking, it's a clear indication that his attention is focused on you. In many cases, the eyes will reveal a man's true feelings before his words do. If he likes you, you might catch him staring at you when he thinks you're not paying attention. This often happens subconsciously as he becomes absorbed in your presence. If you make eye contact and he quickly looks away, it's another sign that he's aware of the chemistry between you, but may be shy or unsure how to express it openly. What makes this so telling is that eye contact often happens instinctively. Even if he tries to hide his feelings, the desire to connect on a deeper level will leak through his gaze. His eyes will reflect emotions that his words can't convey, and this is one of the most genuine signs that a man is interested in you. So the next time you catch him looking at you, pay attention to the depth of that gaze. It's often more than just a glance, it's an unspoken conversation, revealing his feelings for you. He pays attention to the smallest details. When a man is genuinely interested in you, he will often pay attention to the smallest details, ones that others might overlook. This goes beyond remembering your favorite color or the name of your pet. It's about the tiny everyday things that show he's paying close attention to you. Whether it's the way you take your coffee, how you like your food, or the specific words you use when you talk about something you're passionate about, he'll remember them. and he'll use this knowledge to make your life a little easier or more enjoyable. This behavior is often a subconscious expression of his care and affection. When someone likes you, they start to notice and retain things that are important to you, not because they are trying to impress you, but because they genuinely want to understand you better. For instance, he may remember something you mentioned in passing weeks ago, and he'll bring it up in conversation, showing that he values what you say. Psychologically, this behavior signals emotional investment. When someone is emotionally invested in you, they naturally pay closer attention to the things that matter to you, even if they seem trivial. It's his way of showing that he's not just hearing you, he's truly listening and caring. He might ask you about something you once mentioned, or he might make small gestures to show he remembers what you like, such as bringing you your favorite snack or giving you a compliment based on something personal you shared. These little attentions to detail might seem insignificant on the surface, but they often indicate a deeper level of connection. It shows that he's not just focused on the big obvious gestures. He's interested in the little things that make you unique, and he's committed to making you feel seen and appreciated. So when you notice him picking up on these small details, take it as a sign that he likes you more than he lets on. His body language gives him away. A man's body language can often reveal his true feelings, sometimes more clearly than his words ever will. When he likes you, his body will unconsciously betray his emotions through small, subtle cues. These nonverbal signals are often the first things that give away his attraction, even if he tries to keep his feelings hidden. For example, you might notice that he faces you with his whole body when you're speaking, a sign that his attention is fully on you. This body posture is instinctive when someone is interested. It's his way of showing that you have his undivided focus. His posture may become more open and relaxed in your presence, as he subconsciously tries to appear inviting and approachable. Similarly, you might catch him leaning in closer during conversations, indicating that he is comfortable and engaged with what you're saying. This physical proximity suggests that he feels drawn to you and wants to connect on a deeper level. Another key body language sign is his touch. When a man likes you, his touch will often be more deliberate and gentle. He may casually place his hand on your arm, back, or shoulder, or even find reasons to lightly brush against you. These touches are often unconscious attempts to create a deeper connection, and they're usually accompanied by a warm smile or soft gaze. Furthermore, his eyes will often give him away. You may notice him looking at you when you're not looking, or when you catch his gaze, he may quickly look away, often shyly. These fleeting moments of eye contact indicate the attraction he's trying to suppress. His nervousness can also show through his body language. When he's around you, he might fidget or adjust his clothes, run a hand through his hair, or shift his posture. These behaviors signal that he feels an emotional charge when he's near you, and he's trying to manage the nerves or excitement he feels. When you start to notice these body language signs, they offer a clear indication that he is interested in you. His body will be more honest than his words, and even if he's keeping his feelings hidden, his actions will speak volumes. Reader, he remembers what you say. When a man genuinely likes you, he will remember the things you say, especially the little details that others might forget. This is more than just recalling your favorite color or the last movie you watched. It's about paying attention to the deeper things you share. If he remembers the stories you've told about your past, the dreams you have for the future, or the small preferences you have in daily life, it's a strong indication that he's invested in you emotionally, psychologically. This behavior shows that he is actively listening and genuinely cares about what you're saying. It's not just about hearing your words, it's about absorbing them and understanding the significance behind them. For instance, if you casually mention something that's important to you, like a family event or a hobby, and he brings it up later, it shows that he values what you said enough to remember it. This is a sign that he is paying attention not just to the surface level of your conversation, but to the deeper aspects of who you are. Moreover, when a man remembers specific details you've shared, it also shows that he's emotionally invested. He's not just trying to make small talk or keep the conversation going. He's building a connection by genuinely engaging with what you've shared. This can be as simple as recalling a book you recommended, asking about a project you're working on, or checking in on something important you mentioned previously. This kind of memory shows that he's not only interested in getting to know you better, but also in making sure that he's involved in your life in meaningful ways. His ability to recall these details makes you feel seen and appreciated, showing that he cares about you on a deeper level than just surface interactions. When a man remembers what you say, it's a subtle yet powerful sign that he likes you more than he lets on. He finds ways to be near you. When a man likes you, one of the clearest signs is his natural tendency to find ways to be near you. Whether it's arranging to sit next to you at a gathering, finding excuses to walk past your desk, or lingering around your social circle, he will subtly position himself in places where he can be close to you. This behavior is instinctive. It's a sign that he enjoys your presence and wants to be around you without needing to be direct about his feelings. Psychologically, this is a form of proximity seeking. Humans are naturally drawn to those they feel emotionally connected to, and when a man likes you, he'll want to be near you to feel closer and deepen that connection. It's not about being possessive or controlling. It's about creating moments where he can interact with you, even in small, seemingly inconspicuous ways. He might walk you to your car, join you for coffee without a specific reason, or even find himself standing nearby during social events. This behavior can also manifest in the way he adjusts his routine or behavior just to align with yours. He might choose the same gym or coffee shop as you, or make sure his work schedule aligns with yours so he can see you more often. These small actions aren't always overtly romantic, but they signal that he's actively seeking opportunities to spend time with you, even if it's just in passing moments. Finding ways to be near you isn't always about initiating long conversations or grand gestures. Sometimes it's about the quiet moments where he stands just a little bit closer, or takes a seat near you without drawing attention to it. These subtle actions often reveal his true feelings. If you notice him consistently finding ways to be near you, it's a clear sign that he's interested and enjoys being around you more than he lets on. His touch is gentle and meaningful. When a man is genuinely interested in you, his touch will often be more deliberate and meaningful than casual physical interactions. Unlike casual touches or handshakes, a man who likes you will touch you in ways that express affection, warmth, and care, even if he's not openly verbalizing his feelings. One of the key indicators of his affection is the gentleness of his touch. He may place his hand on your back when guiding you through a door, or gently brush your arm when passing by. These small, tender gestures are meant to convey closeness and reassurance. There's a softness in his touch that signals he wants to be close to you without making you uncomfortable. Psychologically, touch is one of the most powerful forms of nonverbal communication. It can convey trust, intimacy, and affection without the need for words. A gentle touch, whether it's a soft tap on the arm, a brush of the hand, or an arm around your shoulder, often indicates that he feels a deep connection to you. It's a subtle way for him to express his emotions when he may be too shy or unsure to speak them aloud. He might also use touch to provide comfort when you're feeling down or anxious. His hand on your shoulder or a gentle squeeze can be his way of offering emotional support and showing that he cares. It's not just about physical attraction. It's about emotional connection and reassurance through the safety of touch. The meaningfulness of his touch often extends beyond physical closeness. It shows that he is thinking of you, paying attention to your comfort, and trying to create a space where you feel special and cared for. So if his touch feels different from others, gentler, warmer, more intentional, it's a clear sign that he likes you more than he lets on. 7. He gets jealous. When other men are around you, when a man likes you, one of the more obvious signs of his affection is his reaction to other men being around you. While it's not always overt, you might notice subtle signs of jealousy when you're interacting with other men. This could manifest in him becoming more reserved or protective, or his attention focusing more intently on you when another man enters the scene. Psychologically, jealousy often arises from a feeling of insecurity or the fear of losing someone you care about to another person. It's a natural emotional response when someone feels strongly attached to another and perceives a potential threat to that connection. If he likes you, the presence of another man might trigger this protective instinct, causing him to display subtle signs of jealousy. These signs of jealousy can be quite subtle. For example, he might become quieter or more distant when another man is speaking to you. He could show subtle body language cues such as crossing his arms, standing closer to you, or avoiding eye contact with the other man. He might also make more effort to engage with you during these moments, attempting to draw your attention back to him. However, True jealousy is often masked by a desire to not seem possessive. Instead of showing anger or frustration, he might act indifferent or try to make light of the situation, but his body language and energy can give away his true feelings. If you notice him becoming noticeably more protective or possessive in these situations, it's likely a sign that he has deeper feelings for you. This behavior isn't about controlling you or limiting your freedom. Instead, it stems from a place of emotional investment. He cares about you and wants to ensure his place in your life. If he gets jealous when other men are around you, it's a clear indication that he likes you more than he lets on. He compliments you in subtle ways. When a man likes you, he may give you compliments in subtle and thoughtful ways that go beyond just commenting on your appearance. While compliments on looks are common, a man who is truly interested in you will often focus on deeper, more meaningful aspects of who you are. These compliments can reveal his admiration and appreciation for your personality, intelligence, or the little quirks that make you unique. For example, he might compliment your sense of humor, your kindness, or the way you handle difficult situations. These types of compliments indicate that he notices and values your inner qualities, not just how you look. He might also highlight the way you carry yourself, your intelligence, or how passionate you are about something you care about. These compliments often show that he's paying attention to the things that truly matter to you, and he finds them attractive. Another subtle form of complimenting comes in the form of admiration for your achievements or qualities that make you stand out. He might mention how impressive your work is or how inspiring your dedication to a cause is. These compliments reveal that he's not only interested in you romantically but also deeply respects who you are as an individual. These subtle compliments also often come in a way that feels natural and unforced. Instead of using obvious flattery, his words will feel genuine and personal, almost as if he's discovering something new about you with each interaction. It's in the way he acknowledges the effort you put into something, or the thoughtfulness in your actions. If you notice a man giving you these kinds of compliments, especially in a way that feels sincere and not overly exaggerated, it's a strong sign that he's paying attention to you on a deeper level. These compliments are his way of expressing that he likes you, not just for how you look, but for who you truly are. 9. He listens more than he talks. When a man likes you, one of the most telling signs is how he listens to you. He may not always dominate the conversation or talk about himself, but instead, he listens intently when you speak. This behavior reveals that he values what you have to say and is genuinely interested in getting to know you on a deeper level. His attention is not just passive, he actively absorbs your words, engaging with your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Psychologically, listening is a sign of emotional investment. When someone is deeply interested in another person, they focus on understanding them, not just filling the space with their own words. If you notice that he often asks follow-up questions or reflects on things you've said, this shows he is not just hearing you, but truly listening and engaging with your thoughts. A man who listens more than he talks might also be attentive to your emotional state, picking up on small changes in your tone or body language. He may notice when something is bothering you and show concern even before you say anything. This heightened awareness is a sign that he is emotionally attuned to you and cares about your well-being. In group settings, he might not be the loudest or most outspoken person, but you'll notice that he's always focused on you when you speak. He remembers the details of past conversations, showing that he's not just listening to pass the time, but because he wants to know you better. His silence during some moments may actually speak louder than words, as it reflects his deep attentiveness to your thoughts and feelings. This attentive listening is a powerful way for him to connect with you, showing that he values your opinions and cares about what matters to you. If he consistently listens more than he talks, it's a clear sign that he likes you and is emotionally invested in getting to know you on a deeper level. 10. His friends know about you. When a man likes you, one of the subtle yet revealing signs is that his friends are aware of you. If you've noticed that his friends seem to know about your interests, hobbies, or even specific things you've talked about, it's a strong indication that he's been talking about you to them. This isn't just casual mention. It often means he's shared his feelings or thoughts about you with people close to him because you're on his mind. Psychologically, this behavior is significant because when someone is emotionally invested in another person, They feel a need to discuss that connection with their inner circle. Talking about you with friends is his way of processing his feelings and seeking validation or advice. If his friends know about you, it means that he's comfortable enough with his emotions to share them with people he trusts. This can also manifest in how his friends treat you. If they seem to know things about you or refer to inside jokes that only he could have shared with them, it's a sign that he's not keeping his feelings a secret. His friends may even tease him about you, or they might mention how often he talks about you, revealing that you've been a topic of conversation in their group. Moreover, if you're meeting his friends for the first time and they seem unusually familiar with you, it could mean he's been speaking positively about you. He may have already introduced you in conversation, which is a clear sign that he's thinking of you and wants others to know about the connection he's developing. When a man's friends know about you, it's a sign that he's not just keeping his feelings to himself, he's sharing them with those who matter most to him. This openness is a clear indication that he likes you and is already emotionally invested in the relationship, even if he hasn't openly expressed it to you yet. 11. He tries to make you laugh. When a man likes you, one of the ways he often tries to connect with you is by making you laugh. Laughter is a universal bonding mechanism, and when he goes out of his way to be funny or lighten the mood, it's usually a sign that he wants to make you feel comfortable and enjoy your time together. His intention isn't just to entertain you, it's to build a positive emotional connection and create moments where you feel happy and relaxed around him. Psychologically, humor is a tool for creating intimacy and trust. When a man is trying to make you laugh, he's often revealing his desire to see you smile and feel at ease in his presence. He might tell jokes, use playful teasing, or even act a little goofy just to see that spark of joy in your eyes. It's not about impressing you with his wit or being the life of the party. It's about making you feel good in a way that brings you closer. Additionally, he might use humor to diffuse tension or awkward moments, showing that he's aware of your comfort level and trying to ease any nervousness you might feel. If you've ever noticed that he consistently cracks jokes around you or goes out of his way to keep things lighthearted, it's because he's paying attention to how you react and wants to keep things positive. Laughter can also be an indication of emotional openness. When someone is comfortable with you, they're more likely to let their guard down and share moments of genuine humor. If he's trying to make you laugh, it shows that he wants to create a space where both of you can connect emotionally through joy and shared laughter. It's his way of saying, "I want to make you feel good," which often signifies that he likes you more than he lets on. He helps you without you. Asking when a man likes you, one of the most genuine signs of his affection is how he helps you without you having to ask. Whether it's carrying something heavy, offering to assist with a task, or simply going out of his way to make your life a little easier, these selfless acts speak volumes about his feelings. His help isn't motivated by obligation, rather, it's driven by a sincere desire to care for you and show that he's there for you, even when you haven't explicitly asked for it. Psychologically, this kind of behavior is rooted in emotional investment. When someone is emotionally attached to another person, they naturally want to make their life better. It's not just about grand gestures, but also the small, everyday actions that show he's thinking about your needs and well-being. If he notices you struggling with something and he steps in to assist without hesitation, it demonstrates his attentiveness and care. It's a sign that he's invested in your happiness and that he values you. These actions often feel natural and spontaneous, like when he offers to fix something for you, helps you with a project, or even brings you coffee because he knows you're having a long day. He doesn't need to be asked because he's already paying attention to the details of your life and wants to be a source of support. When a man helps you without being prompted, it shows that he's not only willing to invest his time and energy into making your day better, but he also sees you as someone worth caring for. His actions reflect that he's not just there when you ask for help. He's there in the quiet moments when you don't even realize you need assistance. This kind of behavior is a clear sign that his feelings for you run deeper than he might express verbally. 13. He makes an effort to keep in touch. When a man likes you, one of the most telling signs is how he makes an effort to keep in touch, even when there's no immediate reason to do so. This goes beyond just replying to messages or responding to calls. It's about him initiating contact and maintaining communication because he wants to stay connected with you. Whether it's sending a text just to check in, sharing a funny meme, or asking how your day went, these small efforts show that he's thinking about you and values your connection. Psychologically, staying in touch is a way for him to maintain emotional closeness. When someone likes you, they don't want the interaction to end just because the conversation has naturally concluded. He wants to keep the lines open, ensuring that he's a part of your life and that you're part of his. The effort to reach out, even with something simple, indicates that he's invested in you and enjoys staying connected. He might also make a conscious effort to reach out after not hearing from you for a while. If you haven't texted or spoken in a day or two, you might notice that he's the one to take the first step in re-establishing contact. This shows that he's not waiting for you to make the move. He's actively keeping the communication flowing because he wants to stay involved in your life. Additionally, he may adjust his schedule or make time to ensure that he can talk to you. If he's regularly checking in on you, asking about your plans, or trying to find moments to communicate, it's a sign that he wants to maintain that bond and keep the relationship moving forward. When a man goes out of his way to stay in touch, it's a clear indication that he likes you more than he lets on. These small gestures of communication show that he's not just casually interested, he's emotionally invested and wants to be present in your life, even in the smallest ways. 14. He remembers the little things you like. When a man likes you, one of the most meaningful signs of his affection is that he remembers the little things you like. These aren't just the big details, but the small personal preferences that might seem insignificant to others, yet are incredibly important to him. Whether it's your favorite type of coffee, the book you've been wanting to read, or the specific way you like your meals prepared, he will make a point to remember these things and incorporate them into your interactions. Psychologically, this behavior stems from emotional investment. When someone is truly interested in you, they not only listen to the words you say, but they also pay attention to your preferences, likes, and dislikes. Remembering these little things shows that he values you enough to keep track of the things that make you unique. It's a sign that he's attentive, observant, and cares about making you feel special and appreciated. For example, he might surprise you by bringing your favorite snack or suggesting an activity he knows you'll enjoy. This shows that he's not just interested in spending time with you, it's that he's thinking about you and what makes you happy. These small, thoughtful gestures can carry more weight than grand, overt actions because they show that he's paying attention to the details that make you, you. Additionally, remembering these little things can also make you feel seen and understood. It's an indication that he's invested in building a deeper connection with you, and he's willing to take the time and effort to make sure you feel cared for. If you notice that he consistently remembers and acts on the little things you like, it's a clear sign that he likes you more than he lets on. He gets nervous or anxious around you when a man likes you. One of the most telling signs is that he becomes nervous or anxious around you. While this might seem like an unusual reaction, it's actually a natural response to the emotions he's feeling. When someone has strong feelings for another person, it's common for them to experience butterflies in their stomach or a sense of nervousness, especially if they care about how they're perceived. If you notice that he fidgets, gets a little tongue-tied, or even blushes when you're around, it's a clear sign that he's emotionally invested in you. Psychologically, these signs of nervousness occur because his mind is preoccupied with making a good impression and ensuring that he doesn't say or do anything to push you away. This nervousness is often a reflection of how much he values your opinion and wants to make sure you're comfortable around him. It can also stem from the vulnerability that comes with having feelings for someone. You may not know how they'll respond, which creates anxiety about whether you'll be accepted or not. He might become a little more self-conscious than usual, adjusting his posture, his voice, or even the way he speaks to you. He could find himself fumbling with his words, laughing nervously, or even overthinking simple interactions. If you notice that he's more awkward or anxious than usual when you're around, it's likely because he has strong feelings for you that he's trying to manage. What makes this nervousness especially telling is that it often happens with people we care deeply about. When he gets nervous or anxious around you, it's a sign that his emotions are strong and he's unsure how to express them. Despite his anxiety, these small signs reveal that he's invested in you and wants to connect with you in a deeper way. If he gets nervous or anxious around you, It's a clear sign that he likes you more than he lets on.